Yo, 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 people! Oh, yes, we're in for a treat today because I am sat with the Doghouse, the Doghouse Smoking Club.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, man, he's fucking been around from day one. I remember when I first come to Insta before I had any followings with pre-horse, pre-fucking anything, and this guy here, I used to look at his page and think, no way, man, look at this, what? He's got a coffee shop. Has he got this? What's going on? He didn't really know what's going on. He kept you guessing. So he's always got a dog as well. Where's the dog come from? Say hello to the dog. The dog has come to say hello to the dog. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just thought while I'm chilling with the dog guys, thought I was all do a little video, ask him a few questions, and find out a bit more about the doghouse. That kind of thing. Over some, where is it? Oh yeah, if you can see there, I don't know. Over some Woody's vape cup, fucking don't even know what it is. You drink it, you smoke it, you do everything at once, but it's a brilliant novelty. Look at that. A little cup of smoke for you. We'll start. There's my manners. One for the dog.
Well, hey.
I should get another cup as well, then you can cheers it, can't you? But you can buy them on the Woody's website if you want one of them bad boys. But
Beautiful.
yeah, it is. I don't know. I forget what it is. Wi-Fi. I think it's Wi-Fi diamond source in that contraption. So you just fill that up, boom, boom, as many as you want to go. So anyway, I'm waffling. Let's hear a little bit from the dog.
Hey.
And as I say, this is the doghouse. Can you tell us how the doghouse started? Where you started? Why you started? Why you became?
Well, Doghouse started back about 5-6 years ago now, probably a bit longer actually. What we've done, yeah, is I used to get loads of flavours back in the day, UK's, off one guy. And from getting all those flavours, I've got a big menu. So I was known for having lots of flavours with a big menu. And then my friend introduced me to Insta. He turned around and said, look at this Insta, you can get all these fucking proper exotics. And I said to him, nah, that's fucking bait going on Instagram, do you know what I mean? You know,
100%.
like, yeah, and I said, look, because I'm quite an old school guy, I thought going on Instagram and doing all whatnot is probably not a good idea, but
We did it anyway.
I did it anyway. Yeah.
Say no more.
And then from that, we started getting in there with the boys from Calais, getting other links, networking within the UK as well with the UK circle. And then from that, I had so much flavours, I thought to myself, why not open up a fucking coffee shop?
Great idea.
It wasn't a legit, like, where you actually buy fucking coffee, but it was a place where people can go smoke and feel safe.
Yeah.
And that was the main idea of it. It wasn't to make loads of money. It wasn't to get out there and try and make myself famous or anything like that. All it was is so me and my boys can chill there, somewhere safe, have loads of flavours to pick from, but more importantly, we can chill, be safe, and play some FIFA and just relax and shit like that. And that's how the Doghouse Smoking Club got created, basically. And then from that, it's just grew bigger and bigger over time. So it's just gone from something personal to loving flavours and bud and stuff like that, to going to a point of where you're almost like a connoisseur, and then introducing your knowledge to other people, which is, as we know now from it was 10 years ago, it's completely different. In the
Absolutely, it's hard to keep up with new strains, new growing equipment, anything like that. It's literally everything's moving, hopefully in the right direction.
Yeah, that's it.
We're talking about in the right direction. Where do you see the dog going? What's your final picture? Is there a dream? Is there, now you've got on this path, where would you like to be, say, in a couple of years, 5 years?
Well, say for instance,
do help yourself to a cup at any time.
Well, thank you, sir.
Fancy seeing you here, RSO.
So yeah, it's if it goes legal, then yeah, I'd love to open up a coffee shop and have it like, what inspired me of the coffee shop? When we used to go down when we was like,
when it was good.
Yeah, when it was good, we used to go down and it was a wicked atmosphere. And then we'll all talk about, let's go down and da-da-da. So that's the vibe I tried to create when I had it back in our spot. So if it was to go legal, that's what I'd like to do again. Is basically have another coffee shop, a legal coffee shop, but my style of coffee shop, not a commercial style. Like the places like Grey Area and stuff like that. That's the sort of places I used to love.
Yeah. The Grey Area, it was an eye opener because
Well, they had the top flavours.
Literally, you would go to grey. If you didn't get to the grey area at least half hour, an hour before it opened, you was fucked.
Yeah.
Because the grey area, the
Yeah,
queue
yeah.
would go round 3 blocks, and you'd be like, "Yo, I'm just gonna come back later." And then if you come back later, all the bud's done.
Yeah.
But big up the grey area as well.
Yeah.
They always show love as when we go over there into Amsterdam. I do need to go over to Amsterdam again. If you go to the right places, it's still a beautiful city. And
that's it.
and now I haven't been over and seen Jack over there as well. The plug, big up the plug, BCN and Amsterdam now taking over the world. Go on, Jack. Anyway, getting off things. All about the dog today. Talking about Jack, leads us on nicely. Who would you say like are pioneers or game changers in the UK who are helping, say, push it in the right direction, or who are you looking and saying hats off or a bit of respect to?
Well, there's so many names to mention. I don't really want to say him. But what always comes to my mind is what Team 10 done. Knowing them from London and what they used to do from the extracts and that back in the day, for them to go over, do what they've done, creating a massive brand, not far behind Cookies, let's be honest.
Yeah,
massive brand, and to get the best strains, the best buds, and do it proper, they represent in UK to the max. Obviously, you got the other people like your ladies sativas and all the other, people who've been in the game for ages. But me personally, I think it was more, like I say, the Team 10 when they went over to America.
Yeah, that's a hard market to crack.
They cracked the market. They got in there with the boys, and they had the top strains, and they literally just took over. Everyone wants their. I'm not saying they're taking over America, but what they've done is they've taken over the market for England.
Yeah, they're repping hard. And they're doing it well with quality. Yeah. So you're not embarrassed about, fucking hell, look what they're doing. You know, you can say, yeah, they're the British boys, and they're smashing it over there in their department.
And they've done the thing. So 100%. And people like yourself, with the UK scene doing the horses, the events and stuff like that. That's made the kind of scene in the UK pop as well. To be fair. Without people like you and all the other people that have...
Well, since there's big up everyone
all of them, everyone
who has ever put an event on or might put an event on, and it's very stressful.
It's hard work.
And you can't please everybody, and you get like someone who might pop out the woodwork and try and put an event on. It's their first event. It's not going to be 2,000 people and this, that, the other, but it's their first event. So I always try and go to as many as I can and show some support.
100.
But you will get a lot of negativity where people, if I've, think I didn't enjoy an event for whatever reason, because it needed this, or it might needed seating, or it might needed something else. I'm not an Instagram bitching about it. You know what I mean? It's literally like for me, it's like some events are going to be better than others. But at least they're trying. Yeah. So if you're not going to participate in a positive way that helps that event, don't go, or there's no need to, to start slagging people's efforts.
No, definitely not.
You've basically it's that old one, and you don't throw stones if you live in glass houses.
That's
or
it.
all that.
Like I say, everyone doing it in the kind of scene, especially in that little circle.
Yeah, it's because
the events, it's massive because it's created so much networking for everybody. But more importantly, forget the networking, it's then created a vibe in UK, which we didn't have that vibe, which Amsterdam had the vibe back in the day, the 90s, and in the 90s and stuff like that. Now it's almost like England's catching up now. And then with all the genetics and everything coming over from America, we've got all these good strains here in UK, like the pinks like I was showing you earlier and stuff like that, which is up there with the Cannies. Well, thank you, sir.
Big up Woody, supplying the vape cup drink smoke all in one.
Big up Woody.
Big up Woody. Monkey Nutrients as always. Big up Monkey. You need to try their food. If you grow anything, give their food a try. You won't be disappointed. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. But what we got in here, so we were talking about events. Obviously, I know you go to quite a few events. Is there ever going to be a doghouse event, you think? Too much stress?
Yeah, too much stress. And you know what? I'm too lazy to do shit like that.
That's honest answer as you can get.
But I will do a collaboration with people.
If you're at right time, right place, you'd be.
That's
I noticed you pop up on one of the events. I think it was the firework one that's just gone.
Yeah.
As a sponsor.
Yeah, that's it. But
So,
my boy and Smokey Jill, and they all doing their thing, and they're bringing me in. People bringing me in is much appreciated, and much love to the gang out there as well. But like I say, I will do an event, but it'll be more of a collaboration event. And it'd be more of like a private event. I'll tell you one event we used to go to. I went to one mansion event, mansion party back in the day.
Ooh, a mansion.
It was wicked. It was like a little private party. A London boy set it up. It was really good. That's the sort of event what I want to do. Is like a little private event, if anything. But again, shout out to everyone who does the big events, the tent events and stuff like that. Because you know what, that makes my year.
Yeah, I love events. That's literally the first time I went to an event. It was a Bless Med event. Bless Med, like basically back in the day, started kind of canner events. I don't know. I was going to say started. There might have been other people doing it before him, whatever. But he was the one when my eyes was opened to Instagram. I used to spy on Brumpacks to see what weed he had, so then I could get my mate, because I didn't even know him, to go phone him up and ask him if he's got that weed I've just seen on the thing. That was the only reason, and that. So and no knew that it was going to go in that direction. But anyway, so I went to an event and I was like a kid in a sweet shop. Because I'd been to Amsterdam, which is when you've got the vibe and oh my god, there's menus and there's cakes and your mind's blown because you just used to smoking fucking soap bar. You know what I mean? So you're like, oh wow, and you've got over there and you're all gassed anyway. And I'm thinking, wow, they've got one of these in the UK. Oh my god! And it was like near Christmas, so for me, I was going crazy. I'm in there buying pots and and flavours, like a little kid. So like literally, then like I went to a few more, and all that. And then one time I just thought, do you know what? I want to throw my hat into the ring and just put an event on because I enjoy them so much. And then like I don't care if it makes money as long as ideally it doesn't cost me money. I'd like to do if it can break even. And we've all had a good time. It can't be that hard, sort of thing. And it popped. And it was that hard. But yeah, it just took off because we tried to. The thing with my events, some people, as I say, not slagging any events, but some people's events they might have a load of up and coming rappers, that kind of thing. Which then, if you only have up and coming rappers as your main event or your entertainment, if you want to call it that, then you're only going to attract the crowd of people who are interested in that style of music. That's it. So then you're like capping off the market, if you like, from the start. So what I always try to do is think like, who smokes weed, right? I don't want to stereotype anybody here and all this, but you've got like, you've got your roadmen, you've got your kind of your rastas, you've got your hippies, you've got your general people that just want to sniff after work, that kind of, just so many walks of life, tattooists, barbers, everybody, accountants, all of that. So, why can't we put something on that everyone can enjoy? So if you're into your dabbing and you want to come and you want to see glass and you want to see extracts and you want to see this and you want to see that, we need to tick that off. We don't want to make it. We still want roadman and street people and all that to come. Fucking hell, I live in the ghetto. I'm fucking from the street. But we don't want to scare, I don't know how to say it without like, I'm not insulting anybody, but I don't want to scare
the 9 to 5.
The 9 to 5, the skateboarders or that who won't come if it's a bit too street. So it's a fine balance to try and get everyone to come into one place and then have a little bit here, a little bit of crystals for the girls or for people that are into crystals.
But I think that's the thing about the kind of community here. Is that you get all walks of life going,
100%.
And you do mix with different people that you probably wouldn't mix with in the general world.
That's 100% hit a good point there.
And so you would end up speaking to a solicitor, for instance, or whoever it may be, in a high-end job, but they've all got something in common. We all want to medicate.
Exactly, and that's what I like. It brings people together. It doesn't matter what you've done, who you are, this, that, and the other. You're willing, even especially in like Amsterdam, talking to strangers and shit over a spliff. It's just the only. Everyone, if you both smoke, you kind of almost friends already. If you know what I mean, in a mad way. Until
definitely.
So it's absolutely fucking.
I always know. If I meet a stranger, I say, "Oh, do you toke?" He says, "Yeah." I think jackpot. Yes.
They're on the level.
They're on the level straight away. Whatever job they do, whoever they are, whatever religion, race, whatever, we've got that.
Yeah, you're on a level, so we can chat now, and like, you know, you're not going to look down your nose at me and think I'm a crackhead and the rest of the bullshit that goes with it.
You know it. But yeah, it's all about the UK kind of scene at the minute. Yeah. And like I say, with all the flavours that we've got. But I think at the minute,
if you know the right people.
But I think at the minute we've got the biggest variety of fucking strains.
Well, a lot, yeah. In the Midlands, they used to. What did they used to? You know, the fucking like they used to say that like the Midlands was like the flavour capital of the UK because there was that many flavours just around the Midlands area. Man's come from London, man's coming down from Manchester, and this and that.
Yeah.
So like we're spoilt, you know, because you phone your plugs and stuff, and you've got fucking a menu. You got a menu these days, and you got a menu of cakes, a menu of vapes, a menu of buds, a menu of extracts, a menu, you know. It used to be, you know, I do fucking, you know, I do them like the £15 a bag, or I do you 3 for 50, or something. You know,
you have a choice.
No, them deals.
Have you got one? That will be it.
And it used to be weed. Well, I've got weed.
Yeah,
that is it. I've got weed. Yeah, that's it. Now it's got a name. Yeah. It's got a certificate. Yeah. It tells you how much THC, CBD, moisture, who smoked it, how much it burns. It's got absolutely. It has got a little bit too crazy.
And with the branding as well.
The branding's lovely.
The branding's lovely. The Americans kicked all the branding off with how it's worked out there, and we should make it all like sweets.
That's what I was going to say. That's a bit wrong, but
on the other side of it, it's fun. It is what it is. And at the end of the day,
it's still illegal.
It's still illegal anyway.
So it don't matter what.
So it don't matter what fucking what packet you got. Yeah. But like I say, how they do it in America and how they do the packaging and the way that
packaging
the marketing and stuff like that. These days, packaging sells as well.
100%.
You know that. And again, you know, that's how all the boys started getting all these flavours, and the community is slowly going towards. I wouldn't say professional, but it's slowly getting to a point of now where legalisation. I think more people will be ready to get on
to have a go,
than ever. To be honest with you.
The trouble with legalisation is if whenever they do it, and they say, right, we're going to legalise it. If they just bring over all the big companies and we're going to grow this, we're going to grow that, we're going to grow that, there's still going to be people saying, well, I want the pinks, I want the horse bangers, I want the chop mints, I want all of these. So there's just going to be a black market. So unless these big corporate people come and chat to some the certain mans and certain people in the community, they're not going to involve, the actual people, the growers and the smokers. If you don't involve us in it, we'll just have our side of it where the black market is still, and then you'll just have them putting 20 shit spliffs in the fucking next to the vape section in the pack.
And that's why the kind of community is well worth it at the moment. Purely for the reason, like I say, and knowledge as well, like I say to you.
You can never have enough knowledge.
You can never have enough knowledge, you can never have enough people
100%.
around. Big up to everyone in the kind of scene. 100%.
Yeah, and
everyone.
Everyone, even from someone who just,
just grows the fucking star dog or whatever, in the cupboard.
Yeah, don't put no videos up, just does their thing.
Up to the guy fucking who does the warehouse and sorts everybody out, so you know.
Goes to jail for 30 months.
Big up everyone who does the risk as well, so you know.
No, we all know the risks when we do this shit, and it's part and parcel of the job, really, if you like, if you want to say that kind of thing. But yeah, big up everyone, big, little or small, whatever you're doing. But let's just like drop the egos now, and then bring back the love of the bud.
Yeah.
Because people are getting followers, getting gassed, and getting a little celebrity ego thing going on, and then people are slagging each other and this, that, the other, and there's just no need for it really.
Off as well, getting robbed.
That's another thing altogether. I've been on a couple of times and had to go out there with the dogs and the team there. You get me?
A good thing about the kind of scene, you do meet these people.
You meet gems.
Yeah, and you meet some fucking good people. Do you know what I mean? So without the kind of scene, I wouldn't even know you about the kind of scene.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's a prime fucking example.
100%. I know you on a personal level. I know you misses. You like absolutely fucking diamonds. People that I wouldn't have met if it weren't for, as you say, weed. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
So
that's how it is. But hopefully one day I'll have a massive coffee shop. Well, it'll be all legal. I'll be able to get all the flavours from all the people I've been speaking to over the last 5 years.
Well, I hope you do, mate. I really do.
And one day we'll pop and cookies can come up to me and say, here's fucking 5 mil, let me buy the dog ass off you.
Tell him no. I was serious, because I met Berner, right? I met Berner, and, and he was like, I want 5 mil, and I was like, I don't know, I don't know, you fucking, you like absolutely fucking diamonds. People that I wouldn't have met if it weren't for, as you say, weed. Simple as that. So,
But the good thing about the
I can't. He said, like, don't take your first offer because they know what you're worth.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the silly figure that it was like hundreds of millions of pounds or something that someone offered to buy cookies.
Oh shit!
Before he blew.
Yeah.
And then now he's just laughing. He's
Yeah.
like, whatever the amount was, then it was big amount, but he's obviously worth way
Yeah,
more
but
now.
someone like Big Ben is a pure inspiration as well. To be fair.
Yeah, Big Ben, man.
The way he started it off, and
But it's all right for them boys now. For the ones that've got the passion, a bit of money, the right cuts in the legal market now, can just boom,
yeah.
and you know do their thing.
Not
So
easy.
we're just on the verge, hopefully, of feeling good. And you'll stop locking fucking people up for growing a plant that helps on so many levels. But that's thing. But what I'm gonna do, I say like probably. What we're doing in here, we're 20 minutes, so that's a good chat. We'll probably try and cut it off now, otherwise you'll lot be like sat there and have to watch it in like a series. It'd be like a fucking a box set. I mean, we just sat there just chatting about shit and our stoned having vape cups and that like the special. But big up Woody's for providing the vape cup. If you want one of these magical devices, Woody's website has got them. You push that down, as you've seen, fills up with smoke, looks amazing, tastes amazing, and you know obviously does the job. Don't want to. There you go. Cheers. Well, I'll give that one to the dog. Big up Monkey Nutrients for the sponsorship as always. And that, as I said before, if you grow anything from tobacco to tomatoes to fucking CBD to THC, give their food a try. They're winning loads of awards. They're great people. It's UK food made in the UK by UK growers for UK growers, and has won best products like in the UK and loads of other stuff if you do your homework. I don't want to get too much into this video, but I want to thank the dog for coming and letting us have a little bit of his time and answering some questions for us.
Thank you.
Anyone who takes the time out to listen to the video is even interested in what shit we've got to say, thanks for watching. And if it takes off, I'll hopefully do another one soon. So that's it. We'll have to do the famous noise when where's my horse mask? Woo! I'm still in the gang. What? We're ghetto, we can't even edit it, so you'll get a close up on my lips.